Reinventing classics in the kitchen. That's exactly what we're doing this morning as we fire up the stove and give you a taste of what you're in for at this weekend's Fall Home and Garden Show. It's all happening in the Woodlands, and that's where this lady, Cheryl Najafi, is going to be. She is also the author of Mother-Daughter Dishes and headliner at the show. So welcome.
Thank you. It's so great to be here.
Absolutely. All right. So what are you going to, I said cook up a storm, but really it's whip up. So let's see.
You know, it's still warm outside. We're still doing, Labor Day is coming up, so we're going to do salads and barbecue. So this is a rosemary infused fruit salad.
I love it already.
So it's like taking a classic and then just adding that little extra twist to it so that it's memorable and remarkable.
Okay.
So it's super easy. We're going to make a simple syrup, and so you're going to put about a half a cup of water.
All right.
In your pan,
and
then about a fourth of a cup of honey, and you're just going to reduce it. Now you can use a third of a cup of sugar and a third of a cup of water if you prefer, but I like to use all natural honey.
And you can, I'm assuming, guesstimate, right?
Yeah, just guesstimate.
Okay,
so now we're going to stir that around and let that reduce to half. And then what you're going to do while that is reducing is actually assemble really your salad.
Okay.
So we've started with some fresh berries, about a cup of each. So I've got blueberries and blackberries and strawberries. And so why don't you cut up the kiwi?
Okay. And do I need to cut it a certain way, or is it just however I would?
Yep.
Okay.
Just slice it. So we're going to slice up the kiwi.
There we go.
And then what's so great about this salad is that you're going to get this unexpected flavor of the rosemary. So what you need to do is just bruise the leaves. Now you want to avoid the stem because it's a little bitter.
Okay.
And you just bruise the leaves to release that really fragrant.
Can you smell it already?
Yes. Take a big whiff of that.
Wow, if only we had smell-o-vision.
I know, exactly.
It smells awesome.
So we're going to throw that in the simple syrup, and that's going to come to a boil and reduce by half.
Okay.
Then what you're going to do is I'm going to ask you to slice those in half while you're there.
Okay.
So now, once that comes to a boil, you want to cool it. So sometimes I put it in an ice bath.
Okay.
So in a bowl with ice so that it cools really quickly, or I just pop it in the freezer for a few minutes.
Okay.
And then
how about the fridge? Is it the same effect?
The fridge is okay, but it's not as quick.
Okay.
And then but by the time I get all my berries prepared and I toss it in the freezer or the fridge, it's ready to go.
Got it.
So I've got some that's cooled right here.
And this was 3 kiwis I wanted to point out, right?
3 kiwis.
All 3, okay.
And then you have your bowl of fresh fruit, and I like to serve it in a glass bowl so that you can really see the colors.
Yes, and all the antioxidants in there. This is so good for you.
Exactly. And when we think of fruit salad, sometimes we think of melons and kind of typical fruits, and you're more than welcome to use those fruits in there as well. But I like an all-berry fruit salad, so that's what we're going to do.
Okay, and then, so I'm assuming you just squeeze.
And I'm just squeezing some lime. It keeps it bright and fresh. And if there were anything in here, like an apple or something, it'd keep it from browning.
Yeah, it gives it kind of the tangy, sweet taste.
Sweet and savory, so sweet and tart. Okay, so I've squeezed my limes, and it's approximately 1.5 to 2, but I like it a little more tart.
Right.
And if you notice, I still have my raspberries out. I haven't put those in yet because they're more delicate. So, so you want to put those kiwi in.
Right, so meanwhile, this is cooling.
That's cooling.
Got it.
So I've actually got some that I cooled already, so we didn't have to wait.
Okay.
And you'll see it kind of has a nice honey color.
Oh, let me throw in these kiwis.
So we're going to toss it with this.
Okay.
And then we'll put the raspberries on at the end. So look how pretty.
Oh, wow. And it's so colorful.
And you can smell the rosemary.
I can smell the lemon.
And it's just so light and bright. Okay, so we toss it, and then now I'm going to just add my raspberries.
And we are almost done. So as we, take a look at all these beautiful colors and you continue, I want to point out the book that we have here, Mother-Daughter Dishes. You are the author, and you also mentioned, this is going to be like a modern type of recipes that we're going to find.
So I take those classics that we've all heard of, we all love, and I updated them with fresher ingredients. So we get the memories that we had as a child, but then the sensibility of who we are today. So.
Ooh, I'm feeling warm already. So talk to us about the show, because I mentioned you're the headliner, and I want to get to that so folks can come out and see you.
Yes, I'll be making 3 or 4 recipes. I have the fruit salad. We'll be giving out samples. I'm doing meatloaf sliders, and it's going to be so much fun.
All right, and are we done with this?
We're done.
We're done. Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells amazing. I'm gonna have a raspberry here before you go.
Okay.
Thank you
for
coming in.